So when you show up in court and you don't have proper documents in front of a judge, what's going to happen is that the judge will listen to you, he'll give you great respect, he'll take as much time as you want him to take to listen to you, but at the end of the day, if you don't have the documents in front of him that he requires in order to make a decision, he's going to say, well, that all sounds very interesting, thank you very much, but, and you're not going to be very happy when you leave there. So the best way to represent yourself is to make sure you understand how the process works and what you have to do to make it work for you. There are a number of steps along the way depending on where you are at a particular time in your proceeding that are going to help you both move your proceeding forward and also are going to help you try and settle, which is something that I think most people would like to do and they can't always do because there are other forces at play. Some of those are just emotional issues, some are economic issues, some have to do with the other party or you being obstinate, not giving in, digging your heels in and saying, I'm just not going to do that and I'm not going to settle because I want the other person to give in to me. I have seen really good settlements fall apart because one party wouldn't give the other a camera. I mean, that's how silly it gets sometimes. And I've seen people take their children and use them as pawns or tools to punish the other people. And this happens all the time. And one of the problems that people who are representing themselves have to face is if there is a lawyer on the other side. That's a big problem for a self-represented litigant. You know, quite often when you're practicing law and you understand that the opposing party is representing themselves, you sort of think that's a gift. And every once in a while, there's somebody who walks into a courtroom representing themselves that are actually better than the lawyers. And that's because they've prepared, they've learned what they have to do, they've put together sort of a script so that when they walk into a courtroom, they know what they're supposed to say, they do it properly, efficiently, and they succeed. And it's a really amazing thing sometimes to see some people walk into court who are not lawyers and do an outstanding job. It's very impressive, but it's very rare. And what we need to do and what we want to do here is teach you how to make sure that you walk into that courtroom and you succeed. And what I plan to do tonight is to give you this little speech that I'm giving you, which sort of gives, I think my plan is to provide you with a background of how our court systems operate and what's available to you in the court system, and then to address some specific issues that you might have that I can help you with. And that may include looking at documents that you have or helping you figure out what should go in documents or what documents you need or what next step you should take.